Hi everyone, I'm Hong, an optometrist from Focus Point. Welcome to our segment of this live stream. Today, in collaboration with Miyake, we will be introducing and sharing a newly launched color or in confidence series, total of 3 collection. Okay, so let's welcome, in total of 3 collection. Okay, before that, let me welcome Ranukka to share with us on this men's styling and our content lens for today.
All right.
Hi Ranukka.
Hi. Thanks for having me. Oh, very high up.
Okay.
Yes, thank you for having me here.
Thank you, Ranukka.
Yeah. So I heard that you mentioned a little bit about men's styling, about like what I do. So I just wanted to also share a little bit about the reason why I'm here, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me introduce Ranukka. Ranukka actually is a certified image and brand consultant, as well as one of the certified men's styling consultant in Malaysia.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I'm here, to really share with you guys something very interesting. I don't think anyone has done something like this before, where we speak about color lenses and how it can be incorporated into men's styling. I think that's something really interesting, don't you think?
Yes, I think it's interesting.
Have you worn color lenses yourself?
Actually, not really. That's why I'm here to learn today.
Yeah, are you wearing right now?
Yeah, I'm wearing one.
Oh,
it's a grey color.
Wonderful, wonderful. So it's really something that I think we need to also discuss. So I hope the viewers out there, you learn something from today, because it's interesting that statistically it shows only 1/3 of contact lenses are men, and even lesser wear color lenses.
Okay, then what do you think? Why not many men prefer this color lens?
I think men really view color lenses like makeup, so they feel that it's more towards for women, but actually it's not true. In fact, right, nowadays there's many types of color lenses out there that are more subtle, that you can wear for day-to-day looks. And for men out there, I think it's something that you can definitely use even for your work wear. So don't think for a second that color lenses means like red or yellow, or whatever it is. It's so subtle, and that some people don't even know that you're wearing like something different. They think naturally your eyes are like that.
As I know, also Miyake color lens got this Limber Plus color lens, which make it blend very well on our existing eye color. So it will give us very natural and very subtle looking.
Yes, exactly. So today what we have in store is really exciting. We're actually going to be having 2 guys with us today to share with you how you can actually incorporate color lenses into your OOTD. If some of you don't know what OOTD is, it's outfit of the day. Yeah. So without further ado, I think let's get our male models.
Oh, sorry. Focus Point live on August of 12th.
Oh, okay.
If anyone want to know more about this, you can go back and search for the video.
Right. So for women who want to understand how you can complement makeup with color lenses, you can definitely tune into the or rewatch, the Facebook Live that happened on the 12th of August. Yeah, you'll have more understanding on that. So, sorry, before we bring our models out, I think I would like to also share a little bit of how you can choose what kind of color lenses suit you best. Now, the general rule of thumb is if you have warm skin tone, you will look best in colors such as like chocolate or hazel. But if you are someone with cooler skin tone, you will look best with colors like with a gray tone or something a bit darker like black. Yeah, so the easiest way to understand what color tones you are is to really look at the vein colors here. I think this was also shared on the 12th of August, but let me repeat this as well. So if you have slightly more greener veins, the rule of thumb is that maybe you are more warmer in skin tone, and if you have bluish and purplish veins, you're more cool tone. So in this case, I think we didn't plan this, but coincidentally, I'm more warm tone and Jin Hong is a cool tone person.
Am I?
Yes.
So that's why I'm wearing grey now.
Yes, that's why grey looks better on you. And for me, I'm wearing Allure Hazel today. It's a color that suits me a lot better. Yeah. So in a sense, right, for Miyake lenses, there's so many. I just want to also share with you like which one falls under warm tone, which one falls under cool tone. So the warm ones would be something like maybe Allure Hazel, this is warm. Elusive Chocolate, those are also considered warm. For cool tone, the grey series, whether it's Allure or Gaze, these two are considered cool tone. Yeah. So that's really how in the beginning. So this rule of thumb is something that both men and women can apply with as well. Yeah.
So it's not only for men.
Yes, it's not only for men. So this is really how you choose color lenses. But then I would also be showing with on the male model's eyes for subtle and obvious looks, how would it look like, and you be the judge which one you prefer. All right. So without further ado, let me welcome our two male models. Yeah, thank you so much. Welcome Joshua and Ahmad K. So today we have Joshua here who is cool tone in his skin. So he's wearing a gaze grey, right? And we have Ahmad K here who is warm tone like me, and Ahmad is also wearing Allure Hazel like myself, right? So the both of them are actually only wearing the lenses on one eye, which is on their right eye. And I would just want you guys to pay attention and see the difference there. Because bearing in mind, right, most men don't wear makeup, right? So the best way for you to enhance your look is really, you know, using color lenses, right? So in terms of like, you see the color lens here, the side with the color lens, you can see that they look a lot more energetic, brighter, you know, more defined versus the other side that does not have the color lens on. Yeah, so in that sense, even for Joshua, who is wearing formal wear, you don't have to worry that, you know, formal wear, if I wear color lenses, is it too odd, because it's pretty subtle as well. Yeah.
Then Joshua is wearing what again?
Gaze grey.
Gaze grey. So
yeah.
I've got one question actually.
Yeah.
So I noticed that there are two grey color.
Yeah.
One is gaze and one is allure.
Right.
So why Joshua chosen the gaze grey instead of the allure
Oh,
grey?
that's a very good question. So I was also thinking about this while I was looking through the Miyake catalog, and I was thinking like, you know, for someone who is in a corporate look, meeting his colleagues or going for meetings, you know, with clients, example, what would be a best way to look enhanced but not so obvious? So among both allure and gaze grey, I thought that the gaze grey looked a little bit more subtle, which was why I chose that.
So is that means for those who are first time wearer,
Yeah.
contact lens first time wearer like me,
Yeah.
I'm not sure which color I should choose, then can I just choose the gaze grey,
Yeah.
subtle one to
That,
start with?
yes, exactly. That's a very good point. For those of you, whether you are guys or girls, it's your first time wearing color lenses, perhaps I think the best advice is not to start with something overly dramatic. Go for something a bit more subtle. Yeah. So in this case, like what Jin Hon has mentioned is true. Go for some, like example, if you're a cool tone and you are more suited to grey, maybe instead of allure grey and gaze grey, the gaze grey looks a lot more subtle. Yeah. On the other hand, we have Ahmad K here who is dressed to go for an outing with his friends and family. Yeah. So in that case, instead of giving him Elusive Chocolate, which is also a warm tone contact lens, I gave him Allure Hazel, which has a slightly lighter finish. Yeah. So obviously you can see his right eye and his left eye. The right eye looks very obvious that he has color lens on, yeah, but obvious at the same time, it doesn't look very out there because the color complements his skin tone so well, yeah.
So again, if our viewer got any question, can just let us know. If we read your question out, you can just give a free gift.
Oh wow! So that means if they ask a good question,
yes, we will pick 5 lucky winners with the correct answer.
Nice.
So if you got any question, just let us know.
Nice. You know what? I think we have a question as well, right?
Yes,
yeah.
we prepare some question for our viewer as well.
Okay.
So for the first question, we featuring today, what's the name of the Miyake series?
Oh, what is the name of the Miyake series?
That we are featuring today.
I think that the name seems to be around here somewhere. Yeah, if you guys are paying very close attention to our Facebook Live right now, you will see the answer. Yeah, you will see the answer. So, yeah, what's the name of the Miyake
series?
Yeah, so please,
it's
you
not
know.
the color, but the series.
Right, the hint is not the hazel or the grey, but the series name itself. Yeah, okay, thank you so much. So I think we're going to let our models go to the side to wear the other side of the contact lenses before we share more when it comes to men's styling tips. Yeah, so thank you so much, Joshua and Ahmad K. Thank you.
So
Yeah.
Ranukka
Yeah.
has shared quite a lot of the selection on the Miyake Confidence series already.
Yeah.
Yes. So I just let our viewer know Miyake contact lens, they got this silicone hydrogel material.
Oh.
Yes, which allow more oxygen permit into our eye.
Oh.
Yes. Beside that, actually they got this tri-layer printing technique.
Okay.
Yeah. What is the mean of tri-layer printing technique? Actually, is the color or the pigment is sandwiched in the middle of the lens.
I see. So not all color lenses have this kind of technique?
Yes, actually not. So this is one of the feature of Miyake color lens. Yes. So what's the benefit of it? So the benefit actually is prevent the color or pigment bleeding out from the lens. And
I
actually
see.
this one can increase the chance of getting infection if we get the bleeding of the, color and pigment.
Right. I think that's a very good point that you pointed out, because like in my line, many of my clients will always ask me about color lenses. And I think for people who like wearing color lenses, they always think the priority is the color. Actually, the quality of the lens
It's very important.
Yeah, I think the safety, right?
That's why when we
Yeah.
choose color lens, we shouldn't just look for beauty aspect of it. We
Okay.
also should choose from the healthy aspect of it and safety
Right.
aspect of it.
Yeah, because you want to make sure that you can wear it on a long term, right?
And daily purpose.
Yes, that's true. You know what? I've always been very curious. Can I wear my lenses to shower?
Actually, it's not recommended.
Okay.
Why? Because when we wear it for shower,
Yeah.
the bacteria in the water might trap beneath or under the contact lens.
Right.
Yes, this will get us maybe increase the chance of getting infection.
Oh, I see. So it's the same thing as swimming as well?
Yes, swimming definitely because got more water, got more bacteria in the swimming pool. There.
Right. Okay, well, that's really interesting.
Then
I think.
let's discuss back about the design.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes, the design actually for Miyake, this new color, they got 3 collection.
Okay.
Okay, the first one is gaze, next one is elusive, and then allure.
All right.
So for gaze design, actually they got this frost design, which give us more subtle and natural looking. Then the elusive, they got this crystal design. For those people who prefer obvious and more dramatic look.
I see.
Yes, and then meanwhile for allure, they got this clear and transparent pattern design. So this one will give more light effect on our eye.
Right. So if I want something a bit more dramatic, can I say elusive or allure is a good option?
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
So maybe for those people, first time wearer,
Yeah.
color lens, first time wearer,
Yes.
can choose gaze.
Yeah, I think that's a good option because I personally have tried the Gaze series and compared to what I'm wearing right now, which is the Allure Hazel, I could obviously see that I was wearing Allure. I think when I came in today, everybody kind of noticed the color because it's much lighter as well. So I think
for
that's
me, I'm the first time wearer.
Yeah.
I want something more natural.
Yeah.
I will just pick the gaze.
right. Very good. So we have a question here, yeah, from Pankey. Yeah. So Pankey is asking, can I go into a heated kitchen?
With contact lens.
Right. Congratulations, Pankey. You won yourself a free giveaway. What is the free giveaway?
It's a universal adapter.
Oh, nice. Okay, so on that note, yeah.
Ranukka, first this question.
Oh, is it possible to wear contact lenses
For
into a heated?
kitchen.
Right. I think in my opinion, perhaps it's all right. But as an optometrist, what do you think?
I think
Yeah.
it's alright as long as you get some certified and safe contact lens quality.
Right.
Like Miyake color lens is definitely safe.
Yeah, I think it's very important to make sure that you buy from a legit and authorized
Yes.
outlet, right? Yeah, because I think there's
Like
also.
we mentioned just now, we got all this technique, tri-layer printing technique,
Yeah.
which will give us more safe.
Right.
purpose.
Yeah, so I think that's really, really important. All right, so that's very interesting there. Maybe shall we go ahead and share a little bit on the men's styling tips?
Yes.
Okay.
Should we just
Yeah,
our model?
sure. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to share a little bit on men's styling tips, because today we said that color lenses is really something that you can incorporate into your day-to-day style. But you know, being a men's styling consultant, a lot of times I get this feeling that a lot of men think that, you know, what is there to look for men's styling? Is it just shirt and pants? What else, right? So I want to share a few tips and important things you need to pay attention to when it comes to your formal wear. So for formal wear, let me invite Joshua in first, who is wearing a really nice blue, light blue shirt, as well as a very striking red. Yeah. So first things first, when it comes to men's formal wear, there are a lot of little details you need to pay attention to. I'm going to flip Joshua to the back for this. First, we always look from the top down. So from the top area, we want to look at the collar. So make sure for your collar, it has to be really, you know, good in quality. It's not, the color has not, you know, desaturated. There's no thread falling. And sometimes for some of you, maybe you can look at your shirts right now. You would notice for those that are a bit older shirts, there's like little bubbles trapped in there. That means the quality of the shirt is already no longer good and you should discard it. All right, so from the top, that's first thing. Second is the line of the shirt here. Make sure the line falls at the ball of your shoulders, nothing too inwards, nothing too outwards, yeah? So on the line here, that tells you that this is actually a good fit. Third thing, in terms of the excess fabric on the back, make sure that it's not too much, not too little, yeah? We don't want it too tight, we don't want it too loose as well. I would say just as long as there's one thumb of a length, that is good enough, yeah? So coming to the front for me, thank you, Joshua. Yeah, so in the front here, you would notice that, you know, it's very important that when you tuck in this shirt, there is no excess cloth here. We don't want like a muffin top situation, yeah? So it has to be tucked neatly, yeah? And if you're wearing a tie, let's say you're going for an interview or a very important meeting with your client, make sure that your tie is actually straight, not too thin, yeah? And it has to fall at your belt buckle. That's very important. And then, of course, if I talk about the length of your shirt, make sure that it hits at your wrist bone. If you're wearing a watch, then it's okay to have it like slightly out of, beside your watch. Make sure that the length of your sleeve is not too wide here. We don't want to have like a wing effect, yeah? So make sure that it's just about one thumb's length. That's good enough, yeah? And then next thing is maybe just a little bit in terms of your pants. Make sure that it's not too tight, not too loose. And the pants, right, make sure that it falls right above your shoe. Anything too low than that, right, it will make you look really sloppy as you're standing. Yeah? And a pro tip for men, if you want to look tall, the easiest way is actually to make sure your pants and your shoes are a similar color. That elongates your legs and make you look a lot taller as well. Yeah, so that's really some of the very important things that, you know, we really need to emphasize when it comes to the fit of the clothes. Yeah, I hope that really answers the question. What do you think, Jin Hong?
Yeah, I learned something new today because I never thought about all this.
Yeah.
So maybe I can try next time.
Yeah, because
maybe look even taller.
already very tall. Yeah, but you know what? Why I think I want to emphasize this fit of clothes is because there are a lot of people, right, who wear uniforms. Like yourself, you also wear uniforms. But even if you're wearing uniform, it's really important to focus on all these aspects of your uniform to make sure it fits you well. You look polished, you look good, you know, and you represent the company good. Yeah. Thank you so much, Joshua, for being our volunteer today. Thank you so much. Yeah. So
now we got our question actually from
yeah.
our viewer. It's from Georgina. Can I swim with contact lens? And yeah, actually it's not recommended.
Okay.
Because once the water in swimming pool get into our eye and trap under the contact lens,
right,
it will get infection easily.
I see.
Unless you put on your goggles all the time and you make sure no swimming pool water go into our eye.
Right.
Yeah, but it's not really that easy.
Right.
And, yeah, most of the time.
Correct.
Yes.
But if let's say I were to wear dailies and wear goggles, so double assurance there, is it better than
wear daily and wear goggles?
Yes. Is it better than wearing monthly and goggles?
Yeah, actually it is, because once you wear the daily one, you can just dispose. It's better.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
To prevent from bacteria or any microorganism on the contact lens.
Yeah. Congratulations, Georgina, for asking this question. You get a giveaway. Yeah. And then the next one is from Yue Yu.
Yes.
Does Mia Care confidence come in dailies?
Yes. It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, it does come in dailies. I think I've also seen it in the catalog.
Just
Yeah.
that only today we're featuring these 6 new colors from 3 different collections.
Right. Okay. Okay. So at least we have that covered. Thank you for sharing that. So just now we spoke about the fit of the clothes. I think next thing I want to share, right, if you don't mind, is I would like to share a little bit when it comes to color. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think, right, color is one thing that not just men, but women also do ask me a lot when it comes to color coordination. So with that, right, can I invite Ahmad K back into the frame? Yeah, so Ahmad is wearing casual wear today, and he has both sides of the Allure Hazel. Again, I'm going to do a side-by-side frame. You can see I'm wearing Allure Hazel, so is Ahmad, and you can, what I'm trying to share with you is that for these color lenses, it will look good not just with women, but also with men. So it's a very gender neutral color lenses, yeah, because it's really subtle enough, yeah. So when it comes to color, one very important thing I want everyone to remember is actually contrast, yeah. So always wearing a high contrast outfit, like in this case, Ahmad's wearing a black bomber jacket, a white t-shirt. The contrast of white and black is really high. The higher the contrast is, the more memorable you seem. So if you want to actually look very fresh, very memorable, you know, to create a great impression, use contrast in that sense, yeah? And the second pro tip I would like to share with you guys is how to have a mixture of color on your outfit that makes you look polished and put together. The rule I usually use is a rule of 3, yeah? Whereby you only make sure that there's 3 colors in your entire outfit. In Ahmad's case, blue jeans, white t-shirt, and also a black jacket. So 3 colors, good enough to have a combination of things going on, but also polished enough to look very put together, yeah? And the last thing is, for any kind of colors that you want to make sure it pops your look, the easiest way is to actually have it on your top, which is your shirt or your blouse. Because any colors that's reflected to your skin gives you more of that effect. What I'm trying to say is that, let's say you want to have a pop of maybe an orange or a yellow, wearing an orange or yellow pants but black shirt does not really do much to your look, yeah? So these are like some important things that you can actually play around with, even if it's formal wear or even if it's for your smart casual look, yeah? So how do you find the lenses, Ahmad?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, so it really looks very natural. At the same time, it complements his skin tone very well. So I really think it's something for guys out there.
And then I got one
yeah.
question actually.
Oh.
Since just now you mentioned I'm cold tone.
Yeah.
Right? So now I'm wearing base gray. So if next time
Yeah.
I want to wear something more obvious
Yeah.
or more dramatic,
Yes.
which one can I choose for cool tone people?
I think you can definitely choose Allure Grey. So still in the grey tone, but maybe the Allure series to give you a lighter and more obvious look.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whenever I go shopping or
Yeah, yeah, maybe going out with your friends or maybe an outing, even an event, you know. Yeah, so I think it's really interesting that Mia Care has 6 styles and colors to choose from, because that gives you the choice of like seeing whether today you want to look a bit more toned down or today you want to have a bit more of like, yeah, a wow effect. Regardless of that, you still have many choices to choose from. Yeah, so thank you so much, Ahmad, for being here. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the lenses.
And then we got some other new questions.
Yep.
Okay, can I use contact lens when hiking to Mountain Kinabalu?
Right.
Okay, from
Nutzi.
Nutzi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations, Nutzi.
Congratulations
Yeah.
first. So in my opinion,
Right.
I think if possible, we better don't first,
Okay.
because no matter how oxygen permeability is high, they are still lower than our like naked eyes without any contact lens.
Right.
But if you really want to, silicone hydrogel like Mia Care lens is a very good option.
Right, and you can actually also use it dailies, right? Because when you're hiking, I suppose, you know, lens hygiene.
Yes, and then you still want to get the casing. It's
Oh
not
yes,
very convenient.
you have to find clean water to clean your hands and, you know, all that. So I guess daily lens, right?
It's
Yeah.
better. And
Oh.
silicone hydrogel lens
Yeah, amazing.
So congratulations again. So the next question from
Alia. Alia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So suitable for man or female? Okay, like we mentioned just now, actually it's suitable for both.
Yeah.
For both men and female.
Correct.
If men who are first time wearer, who want more subtle look, not too obvious,
Yes.
can just choose the gaze collection.
Correct. Yeah.
And for women, they already got many experience in
Yes.
this color lens. Yeah, so that's why they can choose this allure and elusive collection.
Yeah.
To got a more light effect and more obvious looking and more obvious finishing.
Yeah, because I think one thing to just emphasize here, right, for female, we can actually use makeup, we can enhance our eyes, our looks with maybe eye makeup. You want to make it a bit more dramatic, you know, wear like a nice eyeliner and all that. For men on the other side, right, like I feel, you know, there's limitation in how you can further enhance your look, right? And I also realized, right, from the male friends that I have around me who wear color lenses, it isn't really just about being obvious, it also makes them look very alert. Yeah, somehow you look a little bit more energized as well when you have that color lens, because
basically just enhance our look.
Yeah, it's just like an extra sparkle, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's really something I think is really, you know, men you should definitely give a try. Please do not think that color lenses is just for women. Of course, for women, we definitely say that it is suited for you. That's a given already. By the way, just to emphasize for those of you who are just tuning in right now, if you're interested to understand how to complement makeup with the color lenses, please do re-watch the session on the 12th of August. Yeah, that one we talk a lot about makeup with contact lenses.
Okay, it's very good. We got a lot of questions also.
Oh, nice.
Okay, now the new question is from Ying Ying. Okay, how much is the water content? Okay, so actually it's 47%, and just some note that I can give.
Yeah.
Actually, no need to too emphasize on the water content. Yes, because water content, if the water content of the contact lens dry out already, no matter how high the water content it got, also like not really helpful.
It's so really not the biggest factor lah.
Yes, not the biggest factor. Because silicone hydrogel, they might not have higher water content to others, but they not easily to get dry.
Right.
So actually you can feel more comfortable, although the water content is not very, very high.
I see. So it's really about the material.
Yes, the material maybe play the more important role.
I see. So I think that's a very good general knowledge, right? Because I'm sure you get a lot of people coming to your outlet and asking you.
They just ask for like maybe I want the highest water content. Yeah. But maybe after 1 hour the water like evaporate already. It's not very. Yeah.
I see. So I think it's probably an old school of thoughts, right? Maybe last time people have told them that before, and now they feel that it's something still very important. But technology, you have many types of material now. Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations again.
Ying Ying.
Yeah. And then we got other question is Yong Yi.
Yeah.
Can I use when diving? So this basically is about the same like just now. Okay. So as long as you make sure your eye didn't, or contact lens didn't contact with any water, then it's okay technically.
I see.
Yes.
So I
you
think
have to make sure on this.
Right. I guess that's why some people, they don't use contact lens. They make sure their goggles have prescription, right?
Those, yes.
Right. But then another alternative is daily lens.
Daily lens, yeah.
Okay. So congratulations as well for that question. I think, can I just help you to ask the question from Yongyi? Can I wear this contact lens to sleep?
Okay. No. So for any contact lens also it's not recommended for you to put on when sleeping.
Yeah. Yes. I think I've heard some of my friends telling me like, oh, you know, I would like to wear it to sleep, just nap only, just half an hour nap only. Is that possible?
It's not recommended as well. Okay, let me explain further a bit.
Yeah.
So when we sleep, for sure our eyelid will be closed, right?
Yes.
Yeah, when our eyelid closed, the oxygen will be decreased.
Right.
To get into our eye.
Okay.
So at this time, if you wear a contact lens again, it like prevent more oxygen go into our eye. So it's like double barrier.
I see.
Yeah.
So especially if, let's say, you have already very dry eyes, right? It might actually make it even worse. Would that happen?
It will. Yep.
Wow. Okay. So
it's not recommended to wear
yeah.
this.
I think one thing that I gather from what Jin Hong you've been sharing as well is like, I feel it's so important to make sure that if you want to wear contact lenses, you really have to make sure you are okay to comply to all these rules, right?
And it's not really very that difficult, I would
Yeah.
say. And maybe let us just announce the winner for round 1.
Okay.
We got 5. Ying Ying, Jenny Tay, Karen Yen, Penty, and Georgina.
Wow, congratulations to the 5 winners. You guys get like a...
Okay, I believe we got quite a lot of questions.
Right.
How about we ask something back to our viewers?
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, so our question will be, what color got in this series
Right.
that we discussed?
Wow,
Now,
throughout the
okay,
entire
yeah.
thing, right? I think we've been like saying quite a few.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just anyone will do.
Correct. So what color do you think you've heard us mentioning throughout the entire
This
session?
Miyake Confidence series.
Yeah. So the Miyake Confidence series, what colors? Please comment it down below. Yeah. Comment down below. What colors you have? We have total of 6 styles, right?
Yes.
6 styles and colors. Which one can you remember from the entire session that we've had so far? Yeah. So yeah, that's really interesting. Now, when it comes to just now what we have shared so far with men's styling and the color lenses, Jin Hong yourself, what is the number one thing that you saw in the entire fitting session that you didn't realize was important?
The first one is the color tone.
Oh, okay.
Because last time also in the way of like, what color should I choose?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
Right.
So now I got a rule of thumb how
Yeah.
to choose the color for
Yeah.
myself or maybe other people.
Right. So I think even like maybe in your optical outlet, maybe if you want to help your clients choose,
Yes.
it's an easier way as well, right? And there's many options depending whether they want a more subtle look or a more obvious look as well. Yeah. So with that being said, right, like is there any questions that you have in terms of like maybe men's styling that you would like to know more?
Or maybe how about the color of contact lens
Yeah.
when it comes to match with our clothing?
Right. Yeah. So I think
Got
that's
any rules or any
right.
recommendation for this?
Yeah, I think that's a very good question. So one thing that I would like to advise everyone is in terms of color clashing. So if you're wearing something that's very, very obvious, maybe a lighter tone or maybe the color is very bright out there, my advice to you is not to have the outfit that you're wearing too obvious or too colorful, because you don't want to have too many colors going on there. So make sure your outfit's a bit more neutral if you're wearing color lenses that are a bit more brighter or more obvious. Yeah. So that's one of the most important things that I would really advise on. And second thing is, of course, like comfort, which kind of color lens that's more comfortable in terms of the outcome of it. These are some things that you really would need to emphasize on. So with that, right, I think let me just bring back the models in again, just to have a look and let you see once again in terms of the lens as well as the outfit. All right, so let's have Joshua and Ahmad K back into the frame again. Yeah, so one more time, just to re-emphasize to everyone here in case you just tuned in. Yeah, so Joshua here is with cool tone. So Joshua is wearing a gaze gray. Reason why we chose gaze gray for Joshua instead of allure is because Joshua here is wearing formal in a corporate scene. He looks like he's going for a meeting, going to meet his clients and whatnot. So something a bit more subtle would be a better option. Yeah, so you can see with the lenses on right now, it makes him look a lot more brighter, more confident, and I think most importantly, it makes him look very awake as well. Yeah. So same thing, just to re-emphasize, in terms of fit of clothing, please make sure, guys, for the shirt, it's very important to make sure every single point that I mentioned, you have to make sure it fits you best. Here, the line, you might think it's so common, right? Like, of course, I know the line has to fit here, but sometimes I do see many guys out there who have it too low, or sometimes the line can be too high up because they want the shirt to be very tight. For formal wear, we always recommend that, you know, you don't have to wear it overly tight. Like what Joshua is having here is perfect, where it sits comfortably. It does not look like it's overly bearing. Yeah. And then secondly, of course, Ahmad K here has warm skin tone like myself. So he's also wearing Allure Hazel. And you can see that even though it's hazel, it's a lighter tone, it really complements his skin tone very well. Now, if let's say Ahmad were to be going for work, he's wearing formal, he's going to the office, then I would have actually recommended him the chocolate color instead. That has a darker finish and it looks more subtle. Yeah. So for Ahmad's case, like what we shared just now, for contrast, the higher the contrast, the more energized you look, the more memorable you look as well. Speaking of contrast, looking at Joshua's tie and shirt, this is what we considered high contrast because it's very obvious. Now, if today Joshua were to be wearing a tie that is light blue, the contrast is low, he would not look as bright and as energized as what we intended him to be. All right. So
I got a question.
Yes.
Is that all these tips is applicable for women as well?
Oh yes, definitely, definitely. So for colors, contrast, the same thing as well. I think if we talk about women, I would say makeup, perhaps, like, you know, having a brighter lip sometimes would really give you a higher contrast on your features and make you look a lot more like brighter and awake. So I think those are some things, like just now when we mentioned about contrast, as well as fit of clothing, all these apply to women as well. Yeah. For fit of clothing, one thing to also caution for the ladies out there, unless you're wearing those oversized Korean styles where it's meant to look oversized, then of course, like whatever I shared just now does not apply. But if you're wearing a proper work shirt, like you know what I'm wearing right now, it's a dress, but looking at the top half frame, it's the same thing. The line has to really fall above the shoulder. You know, the sleeve has to be at the collarbone. Yeah. And of course, when you wear it, it should not be too tight. For women, especially at the chest area, yeah, if you wear it too tight, then the buttons will actually pucker up, which is not ideal at all. Yeah. So I hope you guys learned something from today's session for the men's styling. But again, like what Jin Hong has asked me, do make sure that, you know, what I shared just now, it also applies to women as well. Yeah. So for women, fit of clothing, you know, contrast, colors, combination of 3 colors only, all these are really useful for ladies as well. Yeah. And for colors, same thing for women. If you are someone who really does not like the obvious colors, then the Gaze series, right? The Gaze series would be a more good option for you. But if you're someone who wants something a bit more dramatic, then the Elusive as well as the Allure series, yeah, would be the most appropriate option. Yeah. So thank you so much for both the models. Thank you once again. Yeah, you guys look really handsome and dashing. Yeah. So thank you so much. Here. Yeah. Okay, so I think we have another question. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ranukka, can you?
Yeah, so let me help you with this. Can we wash our face with the contact lens on? I think there is a constant theme here, right? Because a lot of people are asking about swimming, shower.
Basically,
yeah,
whenever you expose to water,
yeah,
like swimming pool,
yeah,
or tap water, it's not really recommended you
right,
wear your contact lens on, because we have to make sure all these bacteria inside the water didn't trap under the contact lens. Unless this one is disposable contact lens, you will throw it right away. You wash your face. Yes, then it still can consider.
Right, right. So I think that's really important. Speaking of tap water, I think one thing I also always, I don't know like whether you've heard of this before, but like some people use tap water to wash their lenses. What do you think about that?
Okay, that one definitely is a no lah.
Okay.
Okay, that one definitely is a no.
Yeah.
Always use saline or multi-purpose solution.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but storing the lenses, can we use?
Storing the lens also not.
Yeah,
also
but
cannot. So, it's basically the rule of thumb is as long as your contact lens will get contact with any water,
right,
which is not saline,
right,
is not recommended.
Oh dear. Okay. Oh, we have the winners for round 2.
It's Janet and Nadia.
Yeah, congratulations, Janet Saw and Nadia Isa.
Just me brief one more time for this contact lens.
Right.
Now we got this ongoing promo for only 99 ringgit for 4 boxes, 1 piece pack.
Wow.
So this promotion only
Yeah.
limited to first 100 who purchase this.
Oh.
What you all have to do is just go to Focus Point online store and simply key in the promo code, which is MIACARE99.
Yeah.
To enjoy this promo.
I think the promo code MIACARE99 is at the pinned comment at the comment section below in case you're not sure how to spell it. So just refer down there. And I think it's such an amazing offer though. I myself, I think I would want to get this offer as well. But just to reconfirm, per box is only
one pack. Because this one is for, sorry,
one piece,
sorry.
I see.
Okay, because this one is for customer who want to match their power.
Right.
Because some customer, their both eye power is not same.
Right.
It's like one eye 300 and another is 200.
I see, I
so
see.
they can just simply buy 2 pack to
Right.
match the power.
I see. So the 4 boxes 99 is 2 pairs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 2 pairs. I see. Okay, I think that's a good reason as well, because like I think for me my power is also very different, so at least I can choose different side.
And this one only limited to first 100 customers.
Right.
With
And
the promo code.
so since one box has only 1 piece, so that means 4 boxes we can only choose 2 colors, right?
You can choose up to 2 colors.
Right. Okay. Got it. So I think I will remember that when I go and get it. But it's only up to first 100 people.
Yeah.
Wow.
With the
Okay.
promo code.
Amazing. Okay. Wow. That's something interesting. Yeah.
Then I think I learned quite a lot of things today
Oh.
from Ranukka.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really glad to have this opportunity to come and share with you guys when it comes to men's styling and contact lenses for guys, not just guys but women as well. Yeah, because I think that's one of the most common stigmas we see in Asian countries, especially Malaysia, like, oh, color lenses not for men, mostly for women. I want to share, at least today, you can see that it's also for men. It looks equally good for men as well. So with that, thank you so much, Focus Point and MIACARE, for having me.
Us this MIACARE new launching color.
Yeah, most welcome. Thank you.
Thank
yeah.
you.